briefing.
Okay, if everyone wants to take a quick sec, open up your maps real quick. As you may or may not know, we're currently at grid 004011, located just to the northwest of the island of Sol, which is southwest of the actual island itself, Valverde. Last weekend, we made some progress, capturing the majority, if not all, of the AOI Mercury, effectively securing the position, everything short of objective Brie and the new objective Gouda. Oh, there's another Brie. Okay, I'm still very bad at doing this. Okay. Objective Colby, objective Parmesan being the holy grail of the last op. During the last operation, the TFA Signal Corps members have identified the most suitable place for a radio signal relay, a mast. They want to put it up in and around objective Parmesan. They think they'll have the best coverage zone for pretty much the majority of our AOI, which is, or our AOI being Bentley, which is the southwest side of the map. In order to do that, we're going to have to go out, do some recce, find out what's going on there, how many bad guys are there, what to expect, and then see what we can do in terms of setting one up. Ideally, they currently think that they can get one up, troubleshoot it, and fully set up, good to go, within 2 to 3 hours. That's not great. It's not great for us, let's just say, but we're going to try and get that done. At the moment, they're looking for anywhere between 20 to 30 feet of open space that they can lay down the mast, lay down their spikes, and get the string down and all the cool signal stuff. I'm sure Starson can explain it. And they would like it to be somewhat indefilade, or at least somewhat defended. If they can't find an indefilade, fine. Ideally, it would be in a spot that we can maybe dig up some trenches, put up some HESCO barriers, at least protect the main frame of it. Currently, the anticipated timing for this recce is going to be about an hour. We expect that it might take a little bit more, it might take a little bit less. We're expecting a little bit of room for error there, so there's a bit of an open-ended time frame here. Ideally, you're all going to be back here no later than 1700 at the latest. 1700 here, so you can give your back briefs, give a quick notes, and then we can do fast wham bam orders and get everybody going. Hopefully, no later than 1800 at the least. Everybody should be out of here for the main op by 1800. So the timings are reliant on you guys getting back from your recce, doing the back brief, and then starting everything else, starting the chain for everything else. Once again, the overall mission tonight is for us to secure objective Parmesan in order to support the Signal Corps in setting up their relay antennas. It's a risk business. We expect there to be some chaos tonight. We're hoping that it's early enough in the morning, wet enough outside that there aren't too many of them out there. So do what you can. Try to call up whatever you can, request assistance. There are some friendly forces out there, I should say. Currently, the 2 and 3 platoon are out there. 3 platoon is taking up where 2 platoon was the previous operation along the Catania Bay, just to the northeast of the pontoon bridge, if you remember. So they should be defending that area from attack, and then hopefully keeping you safe enough to cross that bridge. If you cross the bridge and take contact, I'm assuming everyone and their mother is going to light up on that target. 3 platoon. Yeah, 3 platoon down there covering. 2 platoon is currently moving up to secure a spot. They're planning on blocking that little intersection there. Obviously, there's an objective here, and an enemy objective here to be named on Drig. So there's a possibility of squirters, and there's a high likelihood that we're going to have some trouble anyways getting up the hill, driving up that way. So some considerations to be made for dismounts. There's a possibility of bodies up here. Questions, comments, concerns?
I have questions, but I'm not team lead, so somebody can go first.
I'm going to be looking at the map for the moment, so go ahead and ask your questions. I'm looking at the map, just trying to figure out how to get up there, since there's only like one way up there. So I'm trying to. So go ahead and ask your questions.
So I've got a couple questions. So first of all, do we still hold up until this point here? Because that's where we last ended off, yeah? Or is there no element in place there?
We don't have any friendly elements there at the moment.
Should we assume that it's been reoccupied?
We don't know at this point. We haven't been able to muster the people to take over the entire area. We have some ISR, but like you saw, he's not the smartest and brightest. So.
Okay. Second question is, what is going to be our method of entry onto the main island? Are we taking ribs, or are we driving across the pontoon in something lighter? Like M-Rays or something, or
pontoon bridge has actually been extended a little bit, so it should be a little safer for travel. If you're thinking of taking LRSS, that would be on the go. If not, yeah, we can get boats, but it's going to be a walk.
Are you in charge for this?
I guess I'm in charge for this.
You want to do something like that? We could do like a mix of like.
Considering the terrain, how well would the LRSS traverse this terrain?
As long as 2 platoon holds this crossroads, we easily have like freedom of maneuver all through this area. Once we're in this area, we can easily set up on any sort of hills here. We can see out onto Parmesan. We probably even like offload you guys somewhere in this vicinity so you can make your way up towards this hill here. We might even be able to make that hill now that I'm looking at it.
And how many people can the LRSS carry?
Driver, commander, gunner, 2 operators in the back, and there's a couple of bucket seats. So yeah, if you have a 3-man dismount team, then you'll be good to go.
Just got to be really careful with the LRSS. If you're dismounting, don't be in the what was it, the mast,
sentry operator,
the mast operator. Yeah, that guy's gonna be fucked if he gets out.
Has he not fixed it yet?
No,
he's not fixed it yet. We can Zeus seal those guys if that occurs, but just try to.
I think it's O'Neill's right. It's a sentry position. So if you're in the sentry role, to just switch to a different seat before you get out. Is that what you want to do, or do you want to go a little bit lighter, like M-Razors or something?
I like the idea of the LRSS, and that gives us extra thermals through the optics. Maybe you can see over the trees. I'm not sure how tall the trees are in the area, but you may be able to see over trees if we can get on that hilltop there. Okay. At least give us eyes on the road leading up to Parmesan. So, our objective is to get up on Parmesan, so we are cleared to engage to get up there, correct? Yes. So, I assume we're cleared to engage anything to get up there, get the mast down, and get it in a defensible position. Yes?
So, you're not getting the mast down. That's where the difference is here. We're setting the stage to set one up. So, during the actual operation, that's when probably someone from the Signal Corps will attach to us, go out there.
During the recce.
Okay, gotcha. So yeah, just get eyes on the road leading up. Yeah, I think the LRSS would be our best bet for that then. Yeah, I believe that'd be our best bet.
Sorry, O'Neill. My vehicle was around here. If you can see Firefly.
Yes.
That's where we ended last op, and we had like, even from here, from this hill here, we had full sight lines on whatever's there. So like, I could have my vehicle stay like no further northwest of that. Probably get the mast up and be able to see anything that's coming down that hill.
Okay.
And then at the same time, a dismount team could probably work their way around some fashion. Because this is all open here. That would not be a good approach that way.
Don't know how well the dismount team could climb that hill because it's extremely steep. But that's a...
Yeah, well, the guy that we murdered somewhere in this vicinity had trouble going down it, so...
Yeah. I say, yeah, we'll take the LRSS. Once we get there, we'll get eyes on, see what we can see, and then decide on how our dismounts will do then. Can't really plan for that until we actually get eyes on there. For all we know, we will be able to see everything we need to see from a hilltop and the surrounding hills. See if they have any emplacements on the base of the hill looking that way or anything. Yeah, I think the LRSS will be our best bet.
Okay. Faz, you cool if we take a Raven as well with the LRSS?
The Raven, yeah, the little hand, yeah, go for it.
Yeah, we're pretty familiar with using it.
The markers that's on the map, the black ones, that's where the pontoon bridge is, yes?
Yep. The start and the end, yes.
Okay.
Straight shot like that.
So... y'all want to get the LRSS set up, see if I can get a route going, just to at least get to the crossroads.
You do. It's the one that's out of place. Doesn't have the boxes. Just pull from one of the boxes you guys set up if you want that gear.
So yeah, we'll probably need about 5-6 minutes to just set it up after.
Yep, no worries. You got it.
That. Yeah, so we'll probably pull off a little bit sooner than 2 platoon, O'Neill. Roughly around here.
So in local time, luckily for I write my orders in EST, so maybe that's a little confusing for some people. They've already stepped off. They're already currently there blocking that intersection, so you're covered as far as that goes.
Yep.
Oh, this is okay. I don't know why I was thinking this town is the one we stopped at last week. It's this one we stopped at last week. Yeah.
We had screens basically out here.
Yeah. Yeah, so once we turn off, I'm going to let you decide the best route for your vehicle because you're more familiar with how the labs work on terrain.
Yep.
We all have entrenching tools and stuff like that to dig out if we have to.
Yeah, we do.
Okay.
What's your drop-off point? Like, what's your intent? How close to the objective are you trying to get?
Since we don't know if this town, if we don't know if this town is cleared, yeah, so I want to probably drop off well south of it.
Okay, probably carrying along with your route somewhere in this vicinity.
Something like that, yes.
Yep. That 390 here, that's probably your best bet for looking out into this area. But I don't know if you're going to be able to get on the objective from there.
See when we get there. See, there is a tower on 6-4. So there may be enemy on that. But, so, yeah. We'll basically use the LRSS to screen ahead of time. We actually do anything, and decide from that point on. There's no point planning too much early on and being completely screwed. You see,
yeah.
So.
Okay. Call sign wise, what do you guys got for yours?
Well, we're going to be 6-1. I guess y'all can be 6-1 Zulu.
We'll just come up as a 6-2 or whatever.
6-2. Okay.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, let me change my group to 6-1.
What net are you using?
We are using Recce net on the 152. In short range, we have 5-3, but chances are using it all that much because.
Sorry for
just to keep things. Just to keep things simple in mind, I'll be listing on company just for company level. Internal for just think of like platoon company. For platoon level for you guys, just Recce net as your guys' platoon.
Team 6-2. 6-1.
Okay. Radios in the other building? Where they normally are?
The radios are actually in the box. So for you guys, how many radios do you need specifically? Like, you guys want it handheld as well, yeah?
If we got the vehicle, we should be good with like a couple of dismount radios. That's it.
Like 3, 4? 3?
Yeah, that's fine. What you put in my backpack? Not seen.
All right. I'll put 3 in a box close to the arsenal. These guys know what I'm talking about. It's like a little tiny one.
Yep, seen. Okay. Okay. Anil, do you want us to go? Like, we're gonna go muscle onto the vehicle and get that sorted then.
Yes.
Good to go.
Okay. And then when you're ready to step off, we can figure that out.
Make sure you have enough room for us all. If you don't have room for us all, I guess we can get an M-Razor to follow behind the LRSS.
Yeah.
Let's see. Go. I want you to go.
I gotta step out.
Yeah.
If I'm not back in time, just step off them.
Yep. Theo, I want you to go blue. Asio comes back, make him go green.
I turned up everyone to maximum on my team speed, and I still can't hear anything.
Is it the rain, or?
Just everyone. Starson's quiet. Asiago's quiet. Everyone but Baz is quiet. So weird.
Weird. Very. Make yourself blue when Asiago gets back, make him tell him to go green.
Stay over the radio.
Make yourself blue when Asiago gets back, have him go green. I believe the LRSS has cam nets, yes.
Gotta grab a Raven.
Page down. My vision's washed out like crazy.
Wanna put some extra fuel in there?
Apparently you're getting a bunch of armored guys coming in.
Hey O'Neill, what's the Recce net?
Channel 10 on 2.
Channel 10?
Yes.
Okay, mine only goes up to 5.
On the 152?
Yeah.
Really? Interesting.
Yeah, Ion only goes to 5 for me.
So I'm gonna grab a different one. Might just be fucked.
Well, if Recce net is not working, y'all. What do we have? Use channel 4 alternate HQ.
Weird. Let me grab another one.
Are y'all trying to change it with shortcuts, or are you doing it from the radio screen?
Radio screen.
So I know shortcuts only goes up to 5, but radio screen goes up to whatever for me.
Yeah, I'm using the radio screen, and it only goes up to 5.
I grabbed a new one, it went up to 10 for me.
Alright, if y'all can't get it...
So I'm just gonna do a radio check on O'Neill.
If y'all can't get up to channel 10, we'll use channel 4 backup alternate HQ.
Radio check, over.
What was you doing that on? Was it on 10 or 4?
1 sec, I accidentally just did the PRR.
Radio check, alternate
Radio check,
HQ.
over.
Loud and clear HQ.
Roger that. Loud and clear out.
Radio check, over.
Loud and clear.
Okay.
Perfect.
What radio were you just checking on?
So we're moving Recce Net to channel 4 because they can't get past channel 5. So we're moving to alternate HQ.
Dean.
6-1 Alpha.
Loud and clear.
Got you then. Okay. Harriman, do you want to? How are we gonna do this? You want to drive for this one and then do the operator as well?
Yeah,
use the mast before, or do you want to go on the recce, like with the dismount?
I've used the mast plenty of times in this before.
Okay.
So y'all have a bunch of guys coming in. Are they coming on the Recce or are they just coming in early?
Probably just coming in early. We can't take this vehicle if they're coming with us.
That's what I was going to wonder, because if they were coming with, then we could take an M-Razor behind you. So.
Okay, let me confirm with my guys then.
Yep.
Ben, to answer your short range question, we'll be on 3-1 as normal.
Yeah. They also marked on the group an enemy patrol that's right there.
Oh, you saw a patrol up there?
Yeah, there's a patrol out there. You can basically, if you have a night vision on, you can just see the flashlight up.
No, I see the flashlight. Yeah, I see now.
Hey, Sim. How's radios working tonight? No joy?
Just picked up a 343, and it's not doing the bullshit where it goes up to block 16, so that's a really good sign.
Okay. Because the guys were saying that one thing that worked for them, and I don't know why, but somebody tried switching profiles, like the ARMA 3 profile. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about there. Like some people tried doing that.
I want to restart my team.
These were literally changed slots, like he disconnected, reconnected.
I want to restart my team speak. I still can't hear anyone properly. It's like
Asiago, unfortunately, is the outlier.
All right.
There's radios in
Sure,
box right here. Little tiny box there. Should be. I hope they haven't rack boxed all of them. Okay, good.
Okay. So that's going.
Okay, that's good. I've literally fixed nothing. Like nothing has changed on my end, settings wise. So maybe. Because somebody was saying that Acre sometimes corrupts, and then it doesn't repair itself. Like I guess that's corruption is, but with PFAR, yeah. So I hear you. Let me line clear. Perfect. All right.
Okay, there's a toolkit in here.
Okay, O'Neill.
Yes.
Do you have all your guys? Are you ready?
Asiago's AFK at the moment. He said just to go without him if we are ready to go.
Okay, if you guys are in the back and you have to use the operator seat, just disconnect from the intercom and let us know, because sometimes it interferes with the gunner.
Okay. I'll take operator seat then for the time being. And, we have room for everybody in the back though?
Yeah.
Okay.
And if you are going to raise mast, let us know too.
I will leave that to y'all. Yeah. Oh.
Hold on.
There it is.
Operator seat? Okay.
Whoopsie. Crap, this thing is finicky on getting in. Jesus.
You good?
There, I'm in.
You might need to disconnect from the IC and take it over again, because a member of the operator takes over. Oh, Harriman, you good? Actually kicked me out.
Yeah, I'm good. Can you hear me?
Okay, yeah. Yes, I can hear you. Yeah, it actually kicks me out. Yeah, because only one person could be on it. No. It actually kicks me out. The other one, it still keeps you in, but then, like, you still have to disconnect, connect. Now it just, like, literally says connect. So it actually kicks you off. Okay. Good to know. Yeah, so you can actually see if you got, like, fucking booted out. But yeah, there's actually two different patrols on this hill.
Okay, we'll try to avoid them as best we can.
Yeah.
Alright,
Seems that there is a building there, and that building is basically what they're patrolling around.
Zero, this is 6 Alpha, over.
Yo.
Get that 1621.
Fine.
6 Alpha, we're prepped to move at this time, over.
Okay,
helmet.
that's dangerous actually.
6-1, all are on board. That's at the PCs right now. So
6
we're ready to go.
Alpha, let's
Yeah,
put them in a
he's inside the
separate
smoke.
lab and they can run security.
Copy, there's one to your right, probably best suitable.
Okay, I see what building they are
6
patrolling.
Alpha, Roger, off these beams.
Let's figure out what short ranges are on.
Yeah, I've got no fucking helmet for some reason.
Ah, hello.
Yeah, boys, we're taking these guys in an LRS. You can take a second lab in.
What, just as covered in support?
Yep.
Okay.
Can you guys two-man it, or you need a third? Like,
We can two-man.
Well, I just saw Marco was hopping
here.
on armor,
Yeah,
so...
Marco's here.
okay. Once
Alright.
you have him clear, just to give you guys a real heads up, like real quick and dirty, what we're doing
Yeah.
from here across the platoon bridge. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
There is a platoon holding there, so you're covered
Yeah.
once you cross. There's another platoon holding these crossroads here. We're gonna make our way up the main service road here, cut across. There is enemy patrols up in this area. This area here is unknown, so it might be reoccupied. So I'm more worried of you guys engaging that stuff. Okay.
Okay.
We're gonna try and get the dismount guys somewhere in this vicinity, so they can get eyes on Parmesan.
On
Okay.
the vehicle next.
Okay.
We're
Alright,
on
well,
for the Recce net. We're on net 4.
right. The radios in the lab's working.
I haven't programmed them, so you guys will have to figure that out. If you have any issues, just see Faz.
Alright, I'm gonna have to go grab a helmet because for
O'Neil.
some reason it's still easy
Yes.
man out my backpack.
Yep. While he's doing that, Darren.
Put it on
Four.
vehicle net.
Okay, the alternate HQ net. we're on. You guys are gonna be
Team of Firefly.
6-1 Bravo.
We're gonna be what, sorry?
It's a dot.
6-1
Enemy
Bravo.
patrol on this area, just
6-1
underneath that
Bravo, okay.
radio path.
Yep, all
Path
good.
to the radio.
Yeah, what were you saying? You called my name and then said something.
Okay, I'm back in. Driver, I'm clear. Close ramp.
Yeah. Stasson?
Clear closing ramp.
Yep.
I see what building it is. It's if you look at the radio tower, it's Hill 364.
Remember, I can't do this. I can't do this through the scopes right now because he's got it fucked up.
Yeah, don't worry. Don't worry. It's not about visual. Just on the map. Like you see where a path is, where a path ends.
Yeah. It's that building.
It's that building.
Okay. So we'll probably have to stop shorter than that.
Yeah. So bearing 11, 700 meters, and yeah, to the.
Roger that. Okay. O'Neil, can you hear me?
I can, yes.
Okay. So you're still connected there. I'm good. So are you tracking what was just said there?
About the patrol up in the hills?
Yeah. So this building up here,
Yes.
between 364 and 329, there is a patrol up in that area. So we're probably gonna cut short. Because, like, obviously our objective here is not to get seen.
Yeah.
If we do take contact, I'd rather it's us getting seen than you guys, right?
Yeah. I mean, for all we know, from your earlier points, you may be able to see everything you need from the LRSS, so you may not even have to go up there. So.
Well, it's your call. We can stop short at the MSR here, leading up to that first objective. But if I were these dudes and I reoccupied these positions, I'd be looking that way.
Yeah. Basically, I'm the type of person, I'm more for caution over taking risks. So if we can do what we need to do without taking risks, then we'll do it that way.
Okay.
I'll go grab Marco.
We do need to step off soon. We've got about an hour to do this.
Yep. All right. Harriman, driver, advance. Follow the route marked.
Copy.
Make sure there's nobody around us here. Good. There's all my floating shovels.
I have
Zero,
dibs.
6-1 Alpha, we've departed over.
you want me to go on the bottom side or keep going up the
Yeah,
hill?
try to get to the coast as quickly as possible, and like the most like shallow, not steep.
I've got bets on one of the labs getting stuck at least 4 times during the
Yeah,
recce.
keep speed above 20 at least.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
Holy
4x4
crap.
traction if you got it. You got the option for 4x4 on the top left, score wheel?
Yep, got it.
Yep, hit that and then you should have an easier go.
I am turned out in the sentry seat, so if you need me to turn in, just call it out.
Yeah, it's fine. Try to avoid the sand as much as possible because it will get stuck.
I was going to ask, does the weather affect the terrain
Yes, it
too?
does. Yep. Wet, marshy areas are some of the worst. So pretty much the worst areas is like sandy beaches because the waves coming in.
3-1.
Last calling station, this is reconnaissance net, so your call sign should be 6-1 Bravo over.
You're coming through broken, but just to let you know, we're just waiting on Marco. We don't actually know where he is. As soon as he's here, we'll make the step off. Over.
6-1 Bravo, this is 6-1 Alpha, understood your last, over. Yeah, this is the sandy part. Hustle through that. And you're good. You see the pontoon bridge?
Got it.
We have our third purse. We'll be stepping off in figures 2 mics. Over.
6-1 Alpha, understood, over. Yeah, Ben, I'm pretty much useless on the scope. I'll just say turned out so I can see shit.
Yeah.
Oh shoot,
Gunfire.
the intel brief is in like an hour.
Gunfire bearing 026.
Never mind, it's in like half an hour, never mind. I guess we're missing that.
Yeah.
We can always give our briefing over the radio too.
Yeah,
Good
fair.
news on me, Slutton.
Yeah, gun it up the hill, take road.
Nicely done.
Once you're on hard pack, you can probably take the 4x4 traction off. Good, so this should be 2 platoon. Troops on the road. Go slight right of them. Or left. Yeah, that works.
Sorry, whatever fucking night vision I grabbed, they are absolutely dog shit.
Okay, you want... What do you got on?
I have 15s on right now.
Yeah, you should have 14s.
I've got 14s on me if you want those.
I'll be good.
Follow the right road. Right road?
No, I can put it in a vehicle for him. There you go. I don't
Yep,
need
that's the one. You're on.
Get that
The furthest left load just loops back into Catania Bay.
If you need a darker or light, I'll face up and
Ben, I think you're off the intercom again.
Yeah, I think.
So, Neil, you want to be dropped off the road then?
Yeah, we'll stop at the road. We'll hop on the scope, see what we can see, and then we'll move up. Just drop off here and see what we see.
Give me a mark on the map where you want.
Basically right where I have the turn off. We'll stop there and because I can't see much from back here, so I can't really tell like what the terrain looks like right now. So.
6-1 Alpha, this is 6-1 Bravo. We are approaching from the west. Over.
1 Alpha.
Oh, turning in. Is that landmines?
Might have been. Bravo, Alpha, possible use of anti-personnel mines on the road.
Everybody okay?
Roger that.
Yeah, I'm fine.
I'll look up here.
Alpha, this is Bravo, urgent. Do we have... yeah, so... do we have friendlies on the other side of the bridge? Over.
Bravo, Alpha, yeah, that's 2nd platoon, over.
Right, roger that.
Alright, let's do a short halt here.
After hitting those mines, I'm not too crazy about hopping out at the moment.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident we can make our way northwest of here, probably 800 meters, 900 meters, without any incident. Still within, like, defilade.
Well, I would defer to you since you're the expert when it comes to vehicles. So.
Okay, yeah, driver, let's engine on, and we'll advance along the route.
Copy.
I've got a couple positions marked out. Sierra Hotel for short halt. If you see those, just take halt there.
Copy.
Shots north.
Yeah, just a friendly regular as well. Like
Not direct fire, but gunshots.
Yeah.
Yep, sounds like 3 platoon might contact.
Sounds like 2 rifles.
Alpha, Bravo, be advised, on main service road, 3 platoon in contact with enemy, so be mindful over it.
Got eyes on tracers heading north. Position.
Yeah, affirmative, just relate to my crew, over.
Alpha out.
Friendly position southeast, enemy position northwest, correct?
Got a structure.
Bravo Alpha, position of friendly platoon is at the crossroads, west of objective Bree, over. Alright, do a quick halt here, engine off, just listen.
Roger that, yeah, we have eyes on C-tab, over.
Alpha out.
That's our drone to the front, yes. Yeah, that's our drone.
Okay. Anything seen, Ben?
Oh, except for a friendly drone.
Okay, let's, for the sake of urgency here, let's go on to the next leg.
Copy.
Driver advance.
6-1, this 6-1 Bravo, do we need to change our call sign? Change our call signs for C-tab purposes, over.
Bravo, this is Alpha, yeah, be preferred until the reconnaissance mission's over, over. Over, over.
I'm off the intercom, right?
Yes.
Okay, so Neil. What's your intent here this time then?
I'm probably going to dismount here. See if we can get eyes on the town. I don't want you to get spotted first, so we'll see if we can get eyes on the town. Make sure there's nothing actually looking this way.
Okay.
Get a hold of you and let you know if there's anything.
We're probably going to advance up around the town.
Okay.
But if you come under contact and need support, then let us know, and then we'll be
Oh,
pretty much at your rest.
Oh, we weren't going to go into town. I thought you was going to stop before you crested the hill. That's what I thought you was doing.
Yeah, we'll stop here. You guys can jump out and head west-northwest.
Okay.
And then we're probably not going to be more than 500 meters away from where we drop you off.
Alright.
Alright, driver halt, engine off, quick listen, like no more than 20 seconds, then we'll drop ramp for these guys.
Copy.
Binos. 061 Alpha over. 061 Alpha, my grid 012026. I say again, my grid 012026. Intent is to drop off dismount team at this position, and they're going to carry on to the northwest over. 61 Alpha, out.
Do you have a general idea how many people were in that patrol to the west, by the way?
2 groups of 2 at least.
2 groups of 2? Oh.
Yeah, there was one on the left and 1 group on the right of it.
Alright.
But they do mix in the middle. So.
Okay. O'Neill, do you want to take a third guy, like from the crew? Just so you have more firepower then in case, or are you happy with just the 2 of you for stealth?
Are any of you rocking suppressors? If you don't have suppressors, then...
I got a suppressor, I can throw one in the vehicle.
Should be fine, just us 2 for now.
Yeah, we'll be fine, us 2. I mean...
Yeah.
So
if we need support, I'd rather have a full lab.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
If we see anything, we'll relay it to you, and then you can relay it to 1-1. Because we don't have access, we don't have contact with 1.
61 Alpha, send message over. Uh, 61 Alpha, Roger, 02025. Yeah, we heard the contact. We bypassed it, felt like they had it. We've also seen patrols already to our west-northwest, so we're going to try and avoid those as much as we can over. Okay, ramp down. O'Neill, do you have a C-tab?
I do not have a C-tab now.
Okay, Ben, do you have a sec C-tab on you?
I got one, so I put it in the back.
Alright. Yeah, if you grab that, I can at least keep eyes on where your call sign is.
Alright. Galaxy tab. There we go. Got it.
And yeah, once...
Dismounting.
Alright, good luck, boys.
Check in. You're still on this net, yes.
Yeah, I hear you.
We're out of the lab. Go ahead and close it up. Got no thermals at the town looking this way. No thermals at the town looking this way. Path to the next ridge looks clear.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea to get into those trees as quick as possible.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Bravo 6-1, I see you on C-Tab, fairly close, over.
6-1 acknowledges, yeah, we were just southwest of the town. Do you want us to try to get eyes on the town for you? You have that covered.
Alpha, we've got eyes on the town currently.
Alright, we'll continue on to the... See that, or is it just me? It's like flashing at that tree to our direct north.
I thought that was just a thunder.
I don't think it's the lightning. Higher, see if we can see underneath those trees what's causing that.
Keep an eye out on that mountain top on the north. If there's any flashing lights within, that's probably a patrol.
Alpha, we're gonna move up.
Rod, did you want us to move up as well? Because we've got not great visibilities beyond the village.
Bravo, this is Alpha. Do you have a Raven on you?
I don't think so.
Alpha, Roger. We have one in our vehicle. Do you want to pull up to us and grab it, and then you guys can utilize that as a scope? Over.
Scanning the village to the northwest.
Sure, we'll do that.
I'll see if I can get eyes on this road leading. See if I see anything.
Unless they have NVGs, we should be safe relative to this darkness.
I don't think any of them had MVGs or lasers the last few times we were, so I think we're good in that regard.
Yeah, the village to the northwest looks deserted. There's a 2-story house. Can't tell if anyone's in based on looking at the windows. A lot of pinned down buildings, non-enterable. No flashlights or anything movement.
So not seeing. Let's see if we can get eyes. Oh, let's see. Oh, there's the patrol on the hill, straight west. Yeah, patrol on the hill, straight west.
Seen.
Six one alpha 6-1 yeah 6-1 alpha 6-1. Got eyes on a 2-man patrol approximately 80 meters to our southwest, moving southeast.
must die. They're in the defilade.
Yep. Push away from them. There's nothing on the side of the defilade. This just seems a little too empty to me.
Yeah, I agree. Maybe they're housed up, if there's anyone inside. I don't know where that patrol went either.
Option is they may have these roads landmined, since we already hit some.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about with the flashing light.
Yeah, I see a flare to the northeast.
Flare?
Yeah. Got a flare to the northeast of our position, approximately 200 meters coming down.
Alpha.
I brought a freaking mine detector with me, just in case. So, I'm the type of person I always ask for feedback before I do anything. Do you think we should move into the village over there, see if there's anything in it, or should we avoid it?
I think we should avoid it.
Alpha, we've got eyes on 4-man patrol on the switchback. In vicinity grid 008039, small arms, over.
Zero 8039, over.
Alpha, correct.
Binoculars out. Seeing them up there.
Patrol's headed back west. That same patrol we encountered.
Okay. Thank you.
Correction, only one guy I can see. I don't know where the other guy went.
Alpha at any 6-1 call sign. Did anyone ping Zeus?
Did you ping Zeus? 6-1 negative.
Alpha, disregard.
East just a little bit, so we can get a better eye on this switchback.
Rush.
Six one Alpha, 6-1. Whereabouts on that switchback did you see enemies? I have no eyes on them.
6-1, this is 6-1 Alpha. Pretty much about 1.5 kilometers from my current position on the switchback, probably like the second or third rung.
Six one.
6-1 Alpha, this is 6-1 Bravo, getting the Raven up now, over.
Flare.
Yep.
Flare.
Bravo Bravo, this is Alpha. Sorry, say again, over.
Get down, get flat.
Bravo, just letting you know, we have now got the Raven up.
Alpha, roger.
I want to watch your rear.
Yeah. Yeah, we really can't see anything from here.
Additionally, Alpha, just so you're aware, I saw a flare pop up in the sky to the north, bearing 008.
Bravo, Alpha, roger. We saw the flare as well. They might be looking for us, over.
6-1, yeah, that flare is on the ground currently, approximately 120 meters to our direct north.
Alpha acknowledged. 6-1, what's the possibility of you moving closer to objective from your current position, over?
Could move closer. The problem is the trees are blocking a lot of our line of sight onto the switchback itself. So we haven't seen anything you've seen on it so far.
Alpha acknowledged. How can we better support that, and what is your intent at this time? Like, how long until we return back to you, Fob, over?
6-1, I'm thinking of crossing the road and at least getting eyes on east side of the hill, the ridge just north of town, and see if there's anything in defilade over there before falling back, because you can't see anything from the ground here.
Alpha, roger. As you make that move, we'll move up to your current position. At the same time, Bravo has Raven up, so they should be able to see over the objective while you're looking at the objective, over.
6-1 acknowledge. Just be aware that we did spot that enemy patrol to our southwest 2 times infantry.
Alpha acknowledged, yeah, got it marked. Obviously, if we get engaged by them, that might move the garrison, at which point we'll need to make a new call, over.
6-1, we're going to move time now.
Alpha out.
Dash across the road full speed.
Roger.
That's that flare all the way to our south. It looked brighter in night vision than it was.
Well, we could have hit a trip flare.
No, it wasn't above us. No, it wasn't above us. It was way to our south.
Okay.
I got eyes on aircraft hangars to our east. get up.
Okay, use 2 hangars. Looks like an airfield of some sort east.
Yeah. I don't think it's an airfield unless it's a dirt one. 6-1 Alpha 6-1 message over.
Alpha send.
6-1, we have eyes on 2 times hangar-like structures at 016-034. I'm not sure if it's part of a small runway or just storage buildings, walled compound.
Alpha, roger. I think I had eyes on it last week. Some sort of compound over there. Over.
I believe it is Objective Bree at Drig, so I'm not sure what that actually is. I just see it's 2 hangars.
Alpha, roger. Yeah, it looks like Objective Bree. We didn't see any activity last op, but if it is manned now, that it's definitely a concern.
No visual on anybody there. I'm just calling out the structures themselves.
Alpha, acknowledge.
Guard towers appear empty, and there is no one on top of the silos.
Six one Alpha. Be advised, bottom of the hill, bottom of the switchback, possible 4-man team. Over.
6-1. Had eyes on him. Lost him in the trees.
Alpha, this is Bravo. Spotted 1 times infantry with AT on his back from the northeast, bearing 051. Scratch that, make that 2 times infantry.
Bravo, Alpha. Can you send that again? Over.
Alpha, Bravo, spotting a possibly squad-sized patrol. Yeah, moving right to left, northeast, bearing 041. AT on the back as well. Over.
Bravo, this is Alpha. Could you possibly get a grid reference on that? Over.
Bye, they're engaging.
Who's in contact? Over.
This is Bravo, in contact, engaged from the northeast.
Roger. Out to you. 6-1, this is Alpha. Do you need assistance or are you good in place? Over.
6-1, we're good in place. I'm currently waiting for Theodore to get back to his keyboard. Being in place.
Alpha, Roger. What's your intent this time once he returns? Do you want to continue or do you want to move back? Over.
We're going to move back. I think we've seen all we can see. We've got no opposition between our dismount point and the base of the hill.
6-1 Alpha, Roger.
Alpha, Bravo, squad size patrol engaged. Haven't taken any damage. Looks to be no more. Over.
Bravo, this is Alpha, Roger. Confirm enemy neutralized. Over.
Again, Alpha. Over.
Bravo, this is Alpha. Confirm enemy was neutralized. Over.
Bravo, confirmed they are neutralized. Over.
Alpha, Roger. What was the composition of the enemy? Small arms and quantity. Over.
Alpha, Bravo, small arms with AK-47s and RPGs, 2 times RPGs. Over.
Alpha, Roger. How many personnel? Over.
Estimated around 10. Over.
Alpha, Roger. Section size element. Anything else to report? Over.
Alpha, this is Bravo. I have a report on sightings at Parmesan, but it's quite lengthy in details. Can it wait till we RTB? Over.
Bravo, Alpha, Roger. Let's recall the Raven, keep the report on your person, and start exfil. Over.
Already brought the Raven in, and we have another patrol to the right.
Bravo, this is Alpha. If you have to engage them, engage.
You back?
Begin your exfil. Over.
Alpha 6-1.
Contact.
Yep. All right. Wow. 6-1 Alpha 6-1. If Theodore's not back in one mic, I'm gonna back on my own.
Alpha, Roger. Distance to my vehicle less than 500 meters.
6-1 acknowledges. Also, once Bravo was engaged earlier, I saw 1 times marksman moving from the switchback towards OBJ Bree.
Alpha, acknowledge.
Theodore.
Alpha, this is Bravo. Our vehicle's flipped. Stand by for grid. Grid 011024. Left hand side of embankment.
Bravo, Alpha, Roger, can you flip it on your own or do you need assistance? Over.
I think we're going to need assistance. I don't think 3 purse is enough, is it? Over.
Bravo, Alpha, give it a try, let us know if it doesn't work. Out to you.
Yo, get back here. Yo. Six-1 Alpha, 6-1. I'm moving back to your position without Theo. Six-1 Alpha, we're being engaged from the northwest.
6-1, we're in contact, you need to haul ass.
Yep, we're being engaged, we're being engaged.
Alpha, move to your position.
Alpha, Bravo, can't flip armor defense. Cover your exfil.
Yeah, we need to get south.
I am
we need to
so
get south.
sorry.
Yeah, we need to get south now.
Fucking off.
Yeah, just got engaged. Reporting 3 times VSA on enemies engaging us. Wheels in. Theodore's in. I'll in.
Ramp clear, close ramp.
Closing ramp,
Driver
closing ramp.
advance, quick to your left, quick to your left. Hard left, hard left. Yep, through here, and then start lighting south. Once you see the red line, follow it. 0, 6-1 Alpha, we're engaged, enemy neutralized, we're exfilling, there might be IDF coming in, we've picked up 6-1 over. 6-1 Alpha, nothing else to report this time, out. Alright. Yeah, get to the road.
Did Bravo get unflipped?
Yeah, I believe so, I'm gonna switch to them. Yep, through the bush here. Bravo Alpha, are you good, over?
Right on the road.
Operational, but we can't fucking flip the vehicle. Apparently it's too heavy.
Yep. Traction off-road, left. Hard left, hard left.
How many do they need?
I don't know. Shit. Oh, they are on the road. Damn. Okay, never mind. Sorry, Harriman. Get back on the road. I didn't realize they went that way. Blair.
Directly on top of them. Directly on top of them.
Bravo, Alpha, flare above us. Prepare for contact.
You're advancing on our position.
Okay, gunner, turn to the north. Driver halt. Drop ramp, if you guys can give them a hand.
Yep.
Ram going down.
Yep.
Getting out. Alright, where's your lav, and can we help you get it unflipped?
Yeah, I think it's too heavy though, I don't think we can flip it at all.
Was it Ace Interact?
Yeah, it says
yes.
too heavy. So I think it's unflippable, so we might need a tow.
Yeah, we might need the other lav.
Yeah.
Hey, O'Neill.
6-1 Alpha, 6-1 Bravo, too heavy to flip by infantry. We're going to need it towed and just try and pull it over.
Form a perimeter while the lav gets in position.
Bravo, Alpha, Roger. Make sure nobody's in the vehicle currently.
He's in the vehicle. Infantry are forming a cordon.
O'Neill, I'm on the west broken building with two other guys.
Yep, I'm moving up to the west ridge top.
Yeah, I'll join you then. Too many people on this road.
Prospects.
Alright, they're unflipped, Move back to the lav.
Alpha, Roger, 6-1, mount either vehicle.
Right, we're moving back to Alpha lav. Million.
Bravo, Alpha, estimated time for repairs, over.
Closing rounds.
Alpha, Roger, we're gonna plan route, follow us once you're good.
This is the same spot they flipped last week, isn't it?
Yep.
Do you want us to lead?
Alpha, negative, we're leading, follow us now. Alright, follow the route.
Copy.
To be red line. Is that visible for you?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay. Try to find the most shallow area there to make that hill. Maybe a little bit further up. Should be able to gun it. Traction on.
Traction's on.
They didn't follow us.
No, they're going down the road, I think.
Right, 6-1 Alpha, we're fucking sliding down the hill at speed, we can't stop.
Alpha, Roger, have driver turn traction on control on.
I'm not gonna go super fast, so I can't really see shit.
Yeah, that's fair. I can see tree to your right, and then you're clear.
Yeah, I'd see about 50 feet in front of me, and that's about it.
Yeah, same. Hard right once you're around this tree, please. We took contact here the week before, it sucked. Yeah, just handrail the red line. Light left to after the tree. Alright.
That was a rock. Yeah, that was a rock. Is Bravo alright?
No idea.
I don't see him moving on the C-tab.
Bravo, Alpha, ready to check over.
Going completely the other way.
And I can't get them on the radio.
We're really far southwest of us. We're really far away southwest of us.
Follow that line. We don't want to go on the high point here. Bravo, this is Alpha. Your last message was weak and unreadable. Say again, over.
They are at 01020.
6-1 Alpha, 6-1 over.
6-1.
Just for this whole, told ya.
Yeah,
There
this
is mines
road
in
is
there.
heavily mined.
Yeah. They're pretty anti-pers.
It happens every week.
There's more in front of us, looks like.
That hole is cursed.
Oh no, that's just rubble ground.
It's only ever that hole, though. That's the issue.
Yeah, it's always
Probably
that
because
hole.
they used mines to create the craters originally, and then every time they load the mission, the mines are there. 061 Alpha was message from me, or 61 over. Alpha, Roger, out.
Six 1 Bravo still hasn't moved.
Bravo, this is Alpha, over. Alright, when we get to the fork here, just hold.
Copy. I'm gonna go past it just so we're not in the light.
Yep, that's fine.
They have jamming equipment, so they might
troops.
6-1 Bravo, this is 6-1 Alpha, radio check over. Alright, let's keep the gun front. Likely enemies front. Build the engine for now. So where the fuck are they?
They are about northwest of us, approximately a kilometer, give or take.
Yeah, they're in, you know that base that we had to go around with the first ambush alley? Oh, fucking Carrick died as the commander, so their C-tab is fucked. Yeah, well, their location was 010. 061 Alpha, is it possible to get that crew commander back in the vehicle? The incident with the flip is what killed them over. I'm making it Alpha, Roger, appreciate it. Oh, on the vehicle jet, I saw him there earlier. 010020. You got that, Stosson? Sorry, what? I made a dot on the vehicle chat. It is 010020 is where the location was. Yeah, that's where you last saw them? Yes. Okay. Yeah, that's accurate. I see Carrick's back on it now. Like, how hard is it to not slide down that hill?
Probably difficult if you don't turn traction control on.
Oh, yeah, traction control. Like, that's a new thing? Or, like, that's a thing that's always existed?
Maybe for the Canadians? I don't know. How outdated is your tech?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure I was the guy that ran the old unit, right? That used that mod, and then gave the settings to this unit when we joined. Nothing changed.
6-1 Alpha, 6-1 Bravo, our vehicle is glitched. Apparently Shadoria tried to get into it and got yeeted.
New unit, new brain, right?
Skill issue, obviously.
Bravo Alpha, Roger, I'll see what I do.
I mean, we can make our way back up.
You like that counter ambush? Bravo Alpha, if you can make your way down, that would be better. We're to your southeast now, over.
It's a 1.15k clip. Track,
I mean,
so
I didn't give a shit about worms at that moment. Like, they're in fucking grenade range. Like, Bravo, this is Alpha. Are you talking on foot or in the vehicle?
On foot, vehicle's glitched.
Alpha negative, just stay there, out of the vehicle. We'll just get the vehicle replaced. Out.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. We can't even get in the vehicle. We're out the vehicle.
061 Alpha. Apparently the vehicle's glitched. Can you just replace it over? Alpha, Roger, I'm good with that. Out. Alright. Harriman, we're gonna return back to base then. Bravo Alpha, you're just gonna go TD back to base.
That one.
Okay. Driver engine on. Bravo, MIA. Just mind the section trolling. We'll just stay off road of them. Alright. 061 Alpha, my call sign, 61 call sign co-located, returning to FOB now, over. 61 Alpha out. Alright, where's that pontoon bridge?
Right to our right.
Alright, slow down and head down the hill. We don't want to, slide down it.
Do what they did. Hey, I've kept my traction control on. I know how to do this.
It's such a nice feature. If you go for a swim here, though, I don't blame you.
Whoop.
Oof. Oh.
Ow.
Everybody okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. It looked painful.
Yeah, he got hit. He just hit that one slit that's between the two parts. It's the only spot that has like a fucking hole. Last week, the other lab, when they hit it, they like couldn't get over it. Yeah. Harriman, if it helps, do you want to turn the vehicle lights on? We're pretty much in friendly lines.
Please.
Just crank that L.
There you go.
Let's see.
Let there be light.
Alright, don't forget when we get back to base to offload any sensitive equipment, radios, all that stuff.
Yep.
Roger that.
Wait, sorry, what did you say, sir?
Yeah, watch the sandy bit, just gun through it.
Yeah.
If you ever come up to like sand terrain like that, don't stop, don't slow down, just gun it.
Yeah.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Gotta go
Oh
fast.
shit, there's a glow stick trail.
That's nice.
I mean glow sticks, though. That's the...
Oh, that's the bottom of the windmills.
Yeah,
I mean, basically it's back to base.
Thought someone actually came out and put down glow sticks for us at first, when you said it.
That's wild. You got a low fence in front of you. Yep, you're good. Low fence again, you're clear. Yeah, try to make it up the spine of this hill. It does plateau after a bit. You should be able to follow the plateau across.
It helps when you're on traction control.
It's almost like it helps you.
almost you get direction with it.
The marvels of modern technology from the last 60 years.
Low fence, but you should be okay. And here. Alright, slow down a bit, just for the hill part. In between the two fences, you should be okay.
Say we just
Right, left
Dukes of
around.
Hazzard off the cliff into the base.
Yeah, right into the base. Go right around these rocks. Yep. And then hard left here. Before the cliff there. You're good. See the watchtower? Should be able to clear around that.
I believe in you.
You can make it fit. There we go.
Alright. Drive through the gate, then we'll back into our original spot.
You mean the shovels?
Maybe a little slight right of it. Actually, well, we won't be taking this vehicle out, so let's park it over on the left-hand side there. Yeah, right about hard left here. Then just back into the HESCO. Alright, pull it forward about 50 meters and then we'll drop the ramp. Okay, drop ramp, kill engine.
Ramp going down.
Thank you for the
And
assist.
Mounting.
Turning in.
Thank you again.
My God.
A new person joining in.
How do I walk?
There's an arsenal in the HQ building. Let's drop it off there.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to figure out where the HQ building is.
6-1 and Bravo, let's move up for the Recce report.
Are we moving to the HQ building?
Yeah, let's go there. Oh. Wrong channel. Sorry for the AFK. My parents are yelling at me to do shit.
6-1, are we to the HQ building or I think there?
One Alpha, trying to find out now. It's supposed to be call sign Harrington.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Give him the right
We're
ready to debrief now.
Where's Harrington?
HQ building?
Yes.
Let's just go over there. Save us the run.
I'm running a C6.
Oh, no. HQ then. Hey, O'Neill.
Hello.
What are you doing here?
I was Recce. I had to leave the Recce apparently.
No lights?
No lights.
No, yeah, it's Canadian Army, right?
I'm with Harrington and Starson already.
Right there, that's our light for the day.
Okay, close the door on me. Rude.
Oh, that's a crappy light.
All right.
Yeah. Like that, boys. Come on.
So, since we got 5 people here, what we'll do is just to keep the debrief quick. Starson, you will run me through the full minute by minute, or as much as you feel is necessary. At that point, once you're done the full start to finish, then we'll let everyone else add anything if they want to, and then I'll ask questions.
Okay. O'Neill was actually team leader for all of this. I was just vehicle team leader, so I'll let him take.
Apologies. Sorry, O'Neill, I didn't realize.
Actually, it probably would be better for Starson to do this because from my position, we really didn't see... Oh,
you're on Whisper?
Yeah, sorry about So it'd probably be better if Starson did this because he actually saw a lot more from the map than we did on foot, just due to trees and shit.
Layout of the objective.
The only thing I can reliably tell you is right before we pulled out, we were snapped by a section minus of infantry coming out of the village south of the hill leading up to Parmesan.
So, O'Neill, you were the Recce team leader, correct? It was your
Recce? I was on foot, but he's the one that saw most of everything through his optics.
That's fine. I don't want. He will get to me in a second. I need to hear from the team leader first because you're going to give me.
I can't tell you anything. That's what I'm saying. I didn't see anything except what we got snapped by. That's all I saw. There was nothing between.
Technically, we had 3 elements out there. Like they were dismounted, and we were in the vehicles, and we also had the Raven up. So O'Neill's correct. There was a 10-man section that came out of the village at the end that we engaged. I don't know if there was any losses to them. Ben. Ben's not here.
What we got snapped by, we killed 3.
While we're waiting on that, we also had. And Carrick and Zarin, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but another 10-man section from Objective Bree that you guys engaged?
2 10-man sections. We decimated one and badly mauled another on our way out.
Wait. Let's do this in order. You set out from... Set out from
you want to follow like what we did. Okay, cool. All right. Yeah. Started obviously in Timberline, or whatever the fob is here, yeah? Made our way across the pontoon bridge, passed by 3 platoon, no concerns there, they were doing patrols. We made our way up the road. The MSR is still slightly mined with AP mines. Pretty much all the craters that we found there, we nearly hit a mine if we drove through it, so that sucked. I believe it's 2 platoon that's up here at the crossroads. As we were approaching their position, we started hearing that they were getting engaged. We deviated westward across the open while that was happening. Pretty much stopped short of the MSR, short of this objective. I forget what the name of it was. You can see my firefly though, yeah? Okay, so that was the town we finished in last week. Stopped short of there. O'Neill and his partner dismounted at that point, and they carried on to the woodline. I'll let them continue when they get to that part. For our part, we pretty much stayed in vicinity here, keeping our mast up, moving between positions and stuff like that. And that's when my operator started spotting patrols along the switchback. So we did spot a 4-man patrol up here, another 4-man patrol up here. While that was happening, Bravo call signs, so that's Carrick and Zarin here. They moved a little bit further to the northeast, put the Raven up, and then we're starting to look in on Parmesan, and I'll let him speak to that when we get to that. Pretty much once O'Neill dismounted from our position, they started moving into the forest line. At which point there started to appear flares between 2 platoons' position and our position. So there's just random flares being thrown up. Pretty much every time a flare went up, we all reported it internally, and then we all just kind of like stopped movement. Once the flares were gone, we would carry on. O'Neill was in the forest line. He wasn't really able to see too much, so then he asked if it would be good for him to go up to this elevation here. We had no concerns with it. My only concern was that if they did get engaged from this village, because I thought there might have been a garrison there, I wanted to move my vehicle up. So we moved to their previous position in the forest when they moved up to 355. At which point I'll hand it over to Carrick for what they spotted on Parmesan and then their engagement. Connor? Is he here?
He was a second ago.
Oh, he's on Whisper probably.
Okay, well, when he got the Raven up, I basically wrote down everything he told me that he saw.
Oh.
So, to start off with, we found... Oh, you here?
Yeah, sorry. My bad. No, I just started to deal with something. So I stepped away.
Right, so,
Raven. So, where'd you get up to?
What you saw on Parmesan.
Oh, right, yeah. So, yeah, put the Raven up. Then if we look at Parmesan here, so we had like a section strength patrol with flashlights on, moving from west to east, like out this way, from this easternmost warehouse.
Mhm.
Yeah, 2 warehouses here. Looked like there was lights on. Weapons cache here. Then, like about here, there was either a medical Casevac location or just a landing pad. It looked like a medical one because it was like white cross. These 3 look like reinforced bunkers that could possibly hold ammunitions or something of that nature. 2 manned bunkers here and here, guarding the service road in. Jesus Christ. Is that? Oh, that's someone stood right outside. My bad. I thought someone was just talking over me.
Oh, you might hear an alarm from my side as well. Just ignore that. Apologies.
No, it's not that. It's fucking people outside the room talking dead loud. Right, yeah. These 3 positions are accurate for what appear to be pillboxes or machine gun nests watching out this way. So if it were me, either an infantry attack from the southwest here to avoid these entrances, or an eastern push through here with lav support, because we really don't want to be attacking from the north or south because fixed positions. Yeah, that's pretty much all we saw. After that, we got snapped by 2 groups. Initial group, 10-man group, looked like Cold War era kit with 2 rocket-propelled grenades in the section. We neutralised those. And then as we were breaking contact, second 10-man group engaged, so we squirted them with the HE and then backed off. So imagine they took casualties.
Yeah. Yeah, can do.
Imagine there's probably in total going to be like a platoon strength element on that position, and it is tenable to install a mast there, because I believe that was something else you wanted to know. If it's possible, we can install a radio master. Yes, definitely possible. With some work, we can make it a defensible position, and the ground's flat enough for that to be a viable option.
O'Neill, do you want to cover the terrain in between the switchback and your position?
Yeah, so what little we could do, we dismounted in this general area, and we did a after our short listening halt, myself and Theodore moved west up through the tree line up to about 354, and we held here. We spotted one of the two-man teams to the southwest where the enemy patrol around this area is located. Never saw the second one, just the one. After we held here for about 5 or 6 minutes, seeing nothing kill the switchbacks due to tree cover and bushes, I let Starson know that I was going to move east towards Hill 355. Here, a couple of flares dropped. One dropped about 120 meters to our north, ended about here. As that cleared out, we moved up a little bit further. Got eyes on objective Bree. Saw nothing at Bree from our position on thermals or in night vision on the watchtowers or on the oil tanks, like in this area. I saw nothing on them. Once Bravo got engaged, one marksman with SVD or Dragonov or whatever just hauled ass from about here straight towards Bree, and it's the only thing we saw. We held here for about 8 minutes because Theodore had gone AFK and I didn't want to leave without him. And right as he came back, we got snapped by, I'm not sure how many, I'd say a section, maybe a little bit more section. I managed to take out 3 of them before we fell back to Starson's position right about here. But for the most part, everything from this entire area is just complete dead ground. There is nothing there whatsoever. Like fortifications, infantry, or anything like that. So if there's infantry here, it's going to be in the structures here. And we didn't see anything in the town either, so.
Well, we pretty thoroughly cleared that last week, so I'm not surprised on that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, the only other thing that I would add is I really don't think this objective that we cleared out last week was reoccupied, considering the presence of guys in the village and the now titled objective Drig. Yeah, there was
Sorry.
nothing that engaged us from this position here. Like, yeah,
Okay, so there's
patrols.
nothing in that town.
No, we basically were like right on top of it. Nothing engaged us.
That's fine. Thank you. So after you guys got snapped, you affected a disengagement, and then
Nothing significant to report after. We definitely didn't flip a lav.
no, of course.
They
will-
did
will not be-
counter with artillery a couple of strikes.
Yes,
Thank
that
you.
was correct. But the mortar strikes had nothing to do with the lab getting flipped, or maybe it did.
Sort your story out now. Did the lab get flipped from the mortar, or was there no lab flipping
Well,
at
I
all?
think
Combination
what
of
happened.
mortar and Marco's driving.
Yeah, so the ground might have been soft because of the rain and the mortar strikes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We couldn't
And-
get traction.
Yeah, also their traction control did not work apparently.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. The mortar strike may have taken out the traction control on the second lap, so.
Honestly, it's like not human error. It was literally something out of our control. So, like, if we can all just move on.
Yep.
Okay. So after there was definitely no flipping labs, then you guys just RTB'd, and now you're getting debriefed by the intelligence officer. So,
Yes.
Yep. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to run from start to finish through the notes that I've made in your words. If at any point I've made a mistake or you think something needs clarification, stop me and let me know. Otherwise, I'll go through it all and then I'll ask a couple questions. So, Recce debrief, step off from Timberline. Let's just say step off, not stop in Timberline. Step off in Timberline, then take the pontoon bridge, bypass 3 platoon, up the MSR, which is still mine with AP. 2 platoon at Crossroads was engaged, 6-1 deviates west. Stop short of, I called it IED town here because I don't remember the name of it from last week. I just remember that there's an IED in there that Op ran into, which is really funny. Then the dismounts dismounted. Vic stayed around the town, spotted patrols at the switchback. Raven then went up. O'Neill's team dismounted and moved to the northwest of the town. Flares went up in 2 platoon direction. Stopped movement, then carry on once the flare's gone. O'Neill was in the forest line, at which point we switched to Carrick's perspective from the Raven. On Parmesan, section plus patrol from west to east, moving from the warehouse, Kazovac location, and the weapons cache. 2-man bunkers plus armored buildings. Don't attack from north to south due to fixed pos. Snapped by a 10-man group with RPGs, then a second 10-man group after you disengage from that. Estimate platoon strength at the position, tenable for radio mast, needs engineering for defense, for proper defense, but viable. Following this, O'Neill's notes. So moved, I say northeast here, that should be northwest. Moved northwest after dismount, spotted several contacts, which are marked on the map. Then moved north, there were flares. Sniper spotted, IVO Bree. I'm calling it Bree, I know it's been changed, but we'll leave it as that for now. Dismount snap by section on the west, then fell back to Starson, all dead ground to south of main objective, that should say, of Palm. Nothing in last week's town. Comment from O'Neill, couple of mortar strikes after disengagement, and finally, definitely no flipping labs.
Yes.
Yes.
Correct.
Are you just saying that there's definitely no flipping labs?
Yes
Or
to
are you saying-
everything.
Okay, good. Okay, then a couple questions. Starting from... Okay. So on the objective Parmesan, you mentioned that those 2 bunkers to the south were occupied. Did you see emplaced weapons there?
We couldn't, from the angle we were at, we couldn't see
Whispering.
in-place weapons, but from the angle we were at, those bunkers like looked manned, but based on size,
Yeah, I'll give you these.
I would say that these are just simply blockhouses for the infantry sections, but these ones appeared to be like fixed emplacements, just the way they were set up.
Yeah, okay, but did they have things like tripod-mounted MGs?
I couldn't see that far in. Like they were
Okay.
cam netted, and it was dark. Like I tried switching between thermal, NV, and visual, but like it was impossible to say. But
That's good, thank you.
without
Second
like
thing,
close target, it'd be impossible.
that's fine. We'll assume that they are manned, so that they've got emplacements in them because we've known that they've used emplacements in other places.
Yeah.
So then you were snapped by the 10-man group with RPGs. What was the location of that?
So that was Give me 2 secs. Yeah, so
Let's say 6.
I'll
yeah.
I'll do it inside for you now. So
I've got a clacker.
yeah, so this staggered formation moving across from this direction.
And the diffusal.
Yeah. Then next group appeared to be moving like so. Yeah. Second group moving like this. So point of origin could be Drigg.
Okay.
Like if they've come down this way. Yeah. Like that. Basically point of origin there. One patrol moving that way.
Okay.
One patrol moving that way, staggered by about 5 minutes between.
We're taking Shardonia, yeah, we can Harriman can go over.
Okay, I'll just make those markers there for reference to knowing enemy forces.
Yeah.
At this point, we've let a lot of time pass, so obviously not going to be there anymore.
Yeah.
So we don't need the timings on those.
One thing I want to
Final
add regarding
question.
Drigg. I don't know if you know it or not, but Drigg, those two large buildings, they were actually hangars, so those are capable of carrying any sorts of vehicles. They're wide open structures, not like infantry structures.
Okay. Thank you. Final question then. You said you got engaged by mortars. Were these definitely mortars and not the howitzers you've been engaged by before?
It was not heavy, whatever it was.
Okay. So yes, is the
Probably
answer to that.
light mortars or medium mortar.
All right. Now, I'm aware that you guys are basically need to go get your gear sorted now. That is it for questions. If anything else comes up from the debrief afterwards, or anything else you think, oh, I should mention that, just come in, find me, give me a tap. Hey Tim, find me, give me a tap, and feed me the information. You know where to find me. Thank you, fellas.
And I'm going to make sure you get rid of all the gear you're not supposed to be carrying. And yeah.
Yeah. Ryan, speaking of that.
Yeah, I spoke to him last week about that too.
Hey Rose.
Oh, hey.
I wanted to say last week, I didn't realize that was your first time doing any sort of 2IC work. Well done.
Oh,
especially on the radio.
Yeah, I mean, I have like other unit command experience, but it's always different in a new place.
I know. I suppose it also helps to make sure you get feedback on it. And honestly, I've got no, I've got no constructive feedback for you. So you did a good job on the radios.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that. Hopefully, there wasn't any destructive feedback.
No, I only keep that for Neil.
Hey Rose.
What's up?
I was just saying, hey, I haven't seen you in a while.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. If I'm dismounted, I'm using the coyote vest anyways. It's fine. I just wear this when I'm mounted.
See 1, 2.
I mean, it's stressful, so I get it, but like it is funny at the same time. Like we had a slide incident 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, okay, he is.
Yeah.
He's on the map at least. So.
Okay, so let's just rejig ourselves around here. So call signs were to go back to 3-1 and 3-1L. Sorry. We'll be 3-3 because we're labs. Yes.
I need to join Harrington's group. What's that?
Just 2 vehicles tonight, yeah?
Yeah, 2 labs.
It's Banner D.
Warren, see the 117 is inside the HQ building.
Yeah, blame everything on the Asian. God,
You almost got us killed, Theodore, by the way. So thank you.
Hey,
O'Neill.
Hey, Mortsy.
So is Strauss gone already?
I don't think so. Did she leave? She fell asleep. She was super tired. So.
You should have your
I just noticed that all our
I think Faz removed them because she hasn't earned them yet.
Oh, okay.
Let's
so
get to
117. I find that into the HQ.
So there's an arsenal in the HQ build and go into the actual inventory of the arsenal. To your south.
Open up.
Yep.
Here, this way.
My south.
More equipment.
then
how's it going?
got
How you doing?
Trevor.
Just gonna go
Do you
for a
want to
quick
take
shower,
Isaac
but
as
I'll
fourth, or
prepare
you
my
want
kit
him with
before I
me?
go.
Sounds good.
I just came back from the dump,
Do you
so
want to take Isaac as well?
It'll be in the actual inventory, not the arsenal.
Yeah, I know the answer.
actual inventory. Okay.
Okay, I'll grab him in mine.
All right.
There it is.
All right. Gotta figure out what we're doing for the objectives, and then whatever. Just get everybody sorted.
Fake navy.
I hear a British guy talking. Where's he at?
For your fake army. I'm your platoon warrant today.
There's.
Oh, outstanding. I'm not pretending though. I'm not pretending I know what I'm doing.
Oh, right. I need to get teleported to the LHD, don't I?
O'Neill, are you going to get a hold of Strauss and get her into the server?
I don't know if she's awake. She fell asleep during the BMQ, so.
Okay, because she was in the off-duty desk, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, she fell asleep during the BMQ, so.
Oh.
Yeah, she was like dead tired. Apparently, she's a PA, and her boss has her doing all.
It must be that radio.
Okay, it's this radio then.
Yeah.
Alright, let's head over there.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm very lost. Someone help me.
Yep.